The unconditioned mind. Reads poetry for the first time. Loves it, stands by it, swears by it, makes promises to it, doesn't analyze it. It just is. And I swear the old debate is really out of date. The one about poetry and you, it's all about point of view.
Technicolor. This is Rhapsody in Blue, a beat-by-beat interpretation of generation to generation. This is jazz in suede, an outline, a window, dark images moving slowly against one another. This is rock and roll in purple, a spectrum of simplicity, doused with alternate reality, barbecued to perfection. Meredith. We are in Tahoe at the moment. The mud sharks play outside, a song about Star Trek, where Kirk calls Spock Tonto. You stare out the window, the lake becoming the perfect picture behind you of mountain tops, beauty, and blonde hair. Morrison in Blue Jeans. Mr. Phoenix, did you come to dream of Morrison in blue jeans? He popped a pill or two, took a step towards me, says drugs will make you higher as he sank down to his knees. Drink the bottle, break the soul, make a habit. Mr. Phoenix, did you come to dream of Morrison in blue jeans? His life lies there bleeding, like his poetry of lost points and deathbed whiskey. Break the bottle, break the soul, break on through. Children, take back the day and make tomorrow carpe diem. As we sound off our guns, 1, 2, 3. The military marches single file, person by person asking for taxes. Under the flag, under the war, under the gun, tomorrow never comes. Strangers, I watch your faces, looking against the windows, staring out through the glass. I sit, and each face leaves a blur as the trains speed away. So I imagine that each one is you, and I sing a silly little tune in the underground tube. The invention. And now it invents too. Calculates, plans, thinks, feels, speaks, spreads, conquers, kills, hunts. Flawed, made by men. Strange glances, a lifetime I have been alive, with certain feelings or thoughts. I imagine that someday my eyes have wavered, behaving like teeter-tots. Other, more important ones. I shut the world out to listen. A melody of silence wanders by. Strange bird-shaped fairies never leave my fingertips. They cling to each other, in a hope that they might last, that they themselves, seeing my soul, is etched in their delicate lives. Where everlasting time will pass us by, that I might have never heard a word again without them, my fading vision lasting whispers echoing. Mustang Sally. That car is a thing of beauty, you exclaim. All horsepower and fiberglass, I explain. You laugh, tossing our money away, riding in the back, taking in the day, back to the neighborhood. Won't they be jealous? Fashion. Year after year the styles change. Sideburns now lowered, reflecting collectively back to the 70s. But I keep mine in the middle, along with my hair, a sort of global symmetrical average of what makes beauty. Under the surface. It was a bright, sunny day. Children playing, running from parts of the playground. The clown-faced man shrugged his face into a ball. Not one child had bought a balloon from him today. But things could change. He could get lucky. Sure enough, the children were there, gathering around him. He had what they needed. They were there to feed. A child alone with a balloon, a child alone with him. Slaughterhouse. Meat grinders, hands frozen, Cuban cigars really from Cuba, neckties from Colombia, innocents from Americans. Presidents caught, dead unaware, snipers with bullets, beware. Security tightened, nooses gathered, new lives lived, for old ones lost. Godfather policy, life insurance custody, everything lives happily ever afterly, except international law, quite a bust. Local and state police force, now a must. New charter for the rights of the individual. All colors and flags or gender bias might decide it. One general might unite it, but nation states warring, all wrong. Only through peace comes freedom. Racism rampant, gender genocide with the minimalist movement. Ice cream. I crave you, your taste. When it's hot, I enjoy making swirls with my tongue on you. And I watch you melt, licking you, when you start dripping and enjoying all the beautiful flavors you come in. Guns and gods. To live through the fallen places and wake up every morning believing that there is a right way and a right way, but any wrong way is still just wrong. Don't renew my policy, insurance of weapons, spawn of hate, can't make sense of today's date. You are not God, but a part of God. There is no God, but God. Help me to defend the defenseless, the stray bullet, a forgotten landmine, the weapons in space, pointed at us. So please, take those away who pray to pull the trigger, no matter what name and things they say. Killing. I am down with apocalypse now. Saw it on the big screen, but now I can't hear it over the children's screams. Wells beaching, bleeding ears exploding, dolphins crying, with our sonar trying. They can't have brains like you and me. Why not find some other way, you see? No escape, no distance to run. Something preventable, intelligent life expendable. At 4 times decibel levels, I lose my sanity. Now that's a reality. Feelings. Parts of paint and stone bend to the music, turning and moving to the sounds inside. A stone finger beckons as she breaks free, long dark hair sweeping down her shoulders. This day is cool to the touch, under the streets open to the wind. We find ourselves kissing, a dance to fill each other's mindfulness. Under a crescent moon where art forms live and the dead weep to be alive. The woman in flames. You circle overhead, down below. People on crutches walk by. A grave that I am riding on. The woman in flames stands nearby, holds head back, watching while I carve her name. I am destroying carbon copies of me. Destroying you, I destroy me. One face, one race. Stop the madness, stop the next stage. Put the weapons back from the drawers they came. No need to fall down. I have my crutch to hold me up.
Wired youth. Make love, not telecommunication. It's a great age. Great telephone wires, underground cables, networked computers, emailed junkies, cellular phone believers, satellite-bound hearts, rocket making history. My CD player hums Pioneer. Name brand means nothing. Don't go wrong, capitalism. It's the most that counts. Quality means nothing and lower. Go back to stones and gather up a few, one by one. Make your house out of sand and silicone chips. Watch your reflection. Take back your name, surname. Build a hut, reinvent the wheel, speak a different language, overdose on new drugs, write on empty caves, dress accordingly. Why hasn't she called? God's plan. What is supposed to be doesn't bode well for evolution, free thought, and the ability to plan my adaptability to things that I see, systems, structures, rules, places, things, and people beg me for change. Why would it be so hard to drain laughter from a tin cup? Precious metal, metals. Pin the cross on my chest with your beliefs, staples, wire. Methods of choosing the 50 signs stand here where sanity left and began to make sense. These are the precious clouds, a locked cage. No need for lopped off veins and a wily drug, alcohol, wine, liquor, never a realization to make you sicker. Cubed in thought, squared at work, a madman ragged, a walking street. Meet the Pope with bullet glass eyes. You are stained deep red as the world shines around you. My deep alley beliefs, Casanova, kiss upon a world of where you are. Comatose believing in a leaky bedwetter. Why would it be so hard to drain laughter from a tin cup? Lovers. Too drunk to remember. She said too drunk. I didn't remember, but we were too drunk. I did it anyway, always, to be taken again, raped, lovers lost, and more than a glass of wine. The river and the lake. I watch you always. Without you knowing, you think I can't see, but I always am. Watching you move, enthralled with every curve, every twitch and wiggle, every ache you make in me. Our eyes meet. We stare into one another, 2 eyes of the lake and 2 eyes of the river. We grasp to make love to one another by touching just our fingertips. Staring out from the turbulence and into the calmness, a river flows into a lake, always touching, forever separated, soulmates forming. Flowers. Clinging I fall straight down on the blue flame of emptiness, garbled, broken, to cry of never, scream of never. Places, times, lover, agony burnt and death, blood flows. The blue flame grows brighter. Healing is a touch away. Instead, I bring you flowers. Life raft. I am always in stages, parting, probing, seeking the safest way. I will keep myself afloat, and all of you. Take the pair of DNA, call it Noah's Lark, and send it into outer space. Gold sheets. All lives will never end, a magic carpet of sorts, fond writing beyond, headstones, taking back moments spent in the TV, outer space, inner space. All sanctuary bleeds and burns to 30 seconds and the next commercial, Coke this time, and disturbed thoughts, Pepsi, Java for all our souls. Recarbonate lives with fizz and taste, beat, psychoanalyze, feed your pet, monster or pig. Sounded. Today I let out the noise. It was the beast escaping, running into the fields, up into the mountains, and down into the sea. It lingers there, clinging to the cliffs, hiding away in the bluffs, ranging on the ocean floor. Flying with the seabirds, swimming with the dolphins, and diving into the ocean's depths. Arching the distance between our souls, you and me. Electricity. I am high in the air, over the city in a jet plane. Below me the freeway streams, a river of light. That could be me traveling down there somewhere. I could be one of those light bulbs. Turn me on. The wail of the siren. It was said to have screamed through the halls, and outside through the windows it flew away, blowing in the wind. It carried to the hills and up to the mountains, and at least to the sea. Across and around the world it shattered all that was breakable, most of all me. Writer's block. An idle mind sleeps, drags in the sand, a bare beach brought into a dream to drown out thoughts, but freedom. I frame this moment. Suicide. 2 toes, 4 tables, and a teardrop. Master magician, make me bend. Line of sight, tricks of the mind over matter. Make me see another sunrise, please. Heaven. First I, then you make contact. Remote planets crashing, colliding, celestial bodies being destroyed in front of our eyes. Dreaming. Today I wish I was 7 years old, and behind you on the playground, pushing your swing. Back and forth, faster, farther than before, screaming, be free. To watch you go at the peak and soar like a butterfly, a bird from its cage. And then like a rock tumbling down the lawn, crumbling but smiling. I would run over to you, hug and wrestle you in ways only 7-year-olds can be. Today, I wish I was 7 years old and screaming, be free. Rings. This place, stomach clenches, knot tightens. You and I clench, cinch together, a knot tightening. Tighter and tighter, with every breath you breathe. I love you more and more. Being high. This is a poison, a slow death of wanting more life. Wanting more, needing more, something that can never be given. The things that make you alive always kill you in the end. The great destroyer is the creator, and people just want to be happy. And we have a pill for that too.